it's Serena, and I want to do the second part of this little series I have going on about different countries that I've been to and how I would rank them based on some criteria. This is my second video. This one is going to be about Spain, particularly Marbella, Spain, and the Malaga area. So in the first video that I did, I actually talked about Colombia, and this one I want to talk about Spain. So like I've said before, I like to rank places based on 3 different criteria. One is the quality of life and if it matches the cost of living that's there. The second one is communities and the social engagements that are within the country. And the third one would be the beauty of the place, whether it's in the people or the actual environment. So let's get into this one. So I spent a little bit less than a month in Spain, and I can safely say that so far has been my favorite place to be. I literally have always envisioned myself living in Spain, especially when I went to school abroad. You know, I sound like one of those people that say, I'm abroad. But I'm being genuine when I say like that was a life-changing experience, and being in Spain and seeing the vibrance of that city just kind of resonated with me and made me feel like, that's my place. So let's go into the quality of life and how that meets with the cost of living. In Marbella, I actually thought, like, I was very surprised by how affordable it was to be there. Now, I think the only reason I feel that is because I'm coming from Toronto, a place that is so expensive to live that this actually looks normal to me, but it might actually be a lot of money to another person looking from the outside. So for me, I found the meals were pretty affordable, if not average, to what I pay in Toronto. And the cost of living in terms of actual things like gym memberships or groceries or that kind of stuff was also normal, the same amount, if not maybe $1 or $2 more in some places. But for the most part, it was very much similar to Toronto lifestyle. And I'm down to live anywhere as long as the quality I feel is on par with the cost of living. And I just felt like in Toronto, the cost was super high, but the quality of life wasn't there for me. So in Spain, I felt like the cost of living and the quality of life were very much matched. Then when we get into the weather in Marbella, Spain is freaking beautiful. It's amazing. It's like perfect. It's hot. It's not cold, but it's not like humid and sweaty and sticky type of heat. It's like you feel like a breeze, and that's beautiful, and I like that. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. So yeah, I absolutely love that. I wore shorts and skirts every single day and dresses, and I never needed a reason to wear much of a sweater. In terms of driving around and that kind of stuff, there was a lot of traffic, I would say, of how many people to cars there were. So like a big problem that I think is happening in Europe is that they cannot deal with these cities needing cars. Like, there is barely anywhere to park, and I'm there in the off season. So knowing that and knowing or like understanding what it's going to be like in the summer is scary to me, because if I can barely find a place to park in the off season, I can't even imagine what the on season is or the peak season is. So I feel like that was a bit of an issue for me, is parking or getting around the city without, like, sometimes it would be easier to just walk than to drive somewhere, because you're not spending the time driving, you're actually spending the time looking for a parking spot. In terms of the language and how friendly people are, so friendly, so friendly. Everyone really tried to help me learn Spanish while I was there. And a lot of people in Europe speak pretty fluent English, so it's very easy for me to navigate around Spain, which actually, if you had watched my Colombia video, I didn't mention it there, but if you watch that one, then I can say it here. But in Colombia, they didn't really speak any English, so it's kind of a ride or die situation with knowing Spanish, or at least trying to like understand it. Okay, now in the community and social life, Marbella is a place. Yo, Marbella is a fucking place. There is so much happening. Not that I went to any of it, but there are so many like parties that are happening, events happening, dinner parties, that kind of stuff, like random events at restaurants that happen. Yes, I went to a pizza party event once. No, I didn't make friends. No, everyone had friends. I didn't. But like, it's very obvious that there's stuff to do there. Like, it's never a dull moment. Even at the gym, there's a DJ at the gyms. And there was a boxing event that was happening the week that I was there as well. Well, I was there for longer than a week, but like, you know what I mean. In terms of the actual people that were there, I would say it's heavily an expat community of a lot of people from Europe and America. There's a lot of entrepreneurs and young families that are there. Oh, and a lot of animals, like little doggos all over. And then finally, in terms of the beauty of the place, whether it's the people or the actual environment, literally 10 out of 10, that place is so beautiful. Like, whether you are just on the coastline of Marbella or you are driving in the mountains to get to Seville, absolutely life-changing experience. So freaking good. And the people, hot. Like, they're all good looking. They make me work harder. Like, I love being in that kind of environment, especially like at the gym. I love seeing people that are even better than me because it just motivates me to get to where they are, get that body yada yada, you know? But yeah, so I would say in terms of beauty, A1. A1. If you have a chance, go to Marbella. It's beautiful. You might get mad at me about pricing, I don't know, but if you're from Canada, it's fine. But yeah, so in terms of the entirety of the country, I would actually give Marbella a 9 out of 10. Beautiful place to live. I could definitely see myself actually living there in the long run. It's a place that I absolutely loved. I kind of thought I would love it going into it, and then just being there intensified that feeling, I would say. But yeah, so that is my overall opinion about Marbella, Spain, or just Spain in general, whether it's the Seville area, although I wouldn't probably not live in the Seville area because I like being near an ocean, but the Marbella area in particular and Malaga area. So we're gonna wrap up the video around here. If you made it this far, I wanna say thank you for watching. And if you're not subscribed to me, you know where to find me. I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.